We're deep in Alaska's Nugget Creek. My crew and I dig where few have been. Digging, diving into whitewater, chasing gold, and testing our limits every day. We're Dustin, Danielle, Wes, and Paul. And this is Risky Rewards, a gold adventure. Welcome to our channel. We're honored to share our adventures with you, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Hit like, subscribe, and see what it really takes to chase gold in Alaska. We're out here living it, and we're glad you're with us for the ride.
So Danielle brought up an old kind of well-used machine, and we borrowed a machine. So I'm about to try and drive up this creek. It's gonna get a little dangerous, so if we're gonna destroy, if I'm gonna break something, it's gonna be the old machine, not the new one. So the other one's got pretty glass. It's all beautiful. It's a little ridiculous how nice that machine is. And I don't want to drive it up that creek right now. I feel like I'm gonna flip this and destroy it, and there'll be nothing left of it. If that's the case, we'll figure out how to replace this one. It's not as expensive, and there's a lot of marks on it already. So we're gonna take the old one up. And this one belongs to Danielle. And she's not gonna get as mad at me as the guy we borrowed the Bobcat from. Hopefully, if I don't destroy this thing, but if I do, it's not a huge casualty, and we can figure out how to replace this one. Here we go. I'm gonna try to make it up the creek. Never done something like this before. I don't know how it's gonna go. This might get a little dangerous.
Might be a little bit of trouble, boys. This is a beat up machine, and those tracks are looking pretty tore up. It's gonna be real easy to throw a track on these round boulders. Come on!
Navigating these rocks is definitely treacherous. These are some pretty good sized boulders that Dustin's trying to go over right now. The last thing we need is to have the excavator stuck in the middle of this creek. Gonna have to do some trick driving to get out of this little predicament.
What am I stuck on? Yeah! Get soft.
was sketch, balls. That was sketchy. Holy crap. Dozens.
I'm ready to dig. Let's see what this thing can do. Let's move some rocks.
Now that we have the permits to dig like this, this is going to make all the difference in the world. We're going to be able to move as many boulders in an hour as it took us days to move in the past. So this is going to be unreal how much we're going to get done this year. No need for a skyline, no need for winches. We have every bit of that right here in the excavator. There is absolutely no reason we shouldn't succeed this year. All these years we've done this by hand, strictly with manpower. I mean, the gold is good, but wasn't good enough digging like that. This is what it's gonna take. There's more to this than just looking for gold. I mean, this is an adventure. Stuff that a lot of people don't get to do. We're glad you guys want to follow us on this adventure. And you know, as long as we can keep coming out here, keep affording to do this, we're gonna keep doing it. This is living life right here. We're gonna get done in 2 days what it would normally take us 2 to 3 weeks to do, I'm guessing. I mean, it was a nice startup this year. No setup anything, the snow was already gone. I mean, it seems like everything is setting up for us perfect this year. Now, if we can get some quick gold out of this, makes things even better. And we know it's there. We know it's there 100%. It's always the problem is beating the river to get to it and having to do everything by hand.
Man, you make quick work of that. Dude. Oh, wow. Why how come we haven't done this before?
Watch out.
All the time setting up winches, running skylines, trying to pull this and you can do that in just a few minutes?
I think we just moved as much rock as we did in an entire season in about 2 hours.
Yep.
You did. You absolutely did.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my God, if we'd have had this 2 or 3 years ago,
We'd be rich right now.
holy cow.
Yep.
See what just happened? I don't think you understand. I just moved all of that over here in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Did. Wow. We need to leave them alone more often. Looking good, man.
Dude, that's moving so quick.
That's a nice little machine.
Jesus, it's stronger than I thought, but it wants to flip all the time. All the time. Every rock I pick up, it's like, woo.
It doesn't have the extendable tracks like the little EC20. Yeah.
It's a nice machine, though.
Mother
Did this already.
Lid right there.
that didn't work.
Just watch out, man. Those rocks are all loose still. got hit in the face 5 times. I got hit in the eye once. Eye okay? Yeah. I got hit hard. Like really hard. It got stuck in my eyelid.
So I made it up the creek, and it got a little sketchy, and I got stuck about 5 times. One really bad. I am not a good operator, so I bang everything. It's been a hell of a ride coming up here. I did start digging immediately, and I moved a lot of rock. We piled these rocks up about 3 years ago, and I got rid of them in no time. This is crazy to me. In a couple hours, I did what we did in an entire season. I basically moved an entire season of rocks in a couple hours, and this little bitty beat up machine outworked us that much. Mechanical advantage is a real thing. I am really happy with this machine. This is day 1, and I've never been so hopeful for a dig ever.
Amazing day today. Danielle showed up with that old excavator. And I don't blame Dustin for taking the old one first. We didn't know what it was going to be like. We didn't know if the boulders were going to be too much. So we couldn't get that equipment up there. So with the old excavator, it was a good trial run. We were able to get the excavator up there. Dustin did an amazing job getting it up there and not flipping it over. Some of it looks sketchy, you know, especially when he starts tipping it left and right. It just looks like it's going to tip right over. He managed to keep it upright. We got it up creek. You know, 2 years worth of overburden, boulders, busted up rocks that we have moved. Everything we moved was with the skyline downstream piled up. That is 2 years worth of hand moving rocks that he moved within 30 minutes. I mean, no comparison. Having this equipment is definitely going to be a game changer. We don't have to worry about the winches anymore. Problems with the winches breaking, skylines breaking. We don't have to deal with that anymore. We have hydraulic power now. We have the permits. It's perfect. And after seeing how many rocks Dustin can move today, I got a feeling we're gonna be down to bedrock in no time. Where last year it took us an entire season just to barely see a patch of bedrock. That's not gonna happen anymore. If we don't have bedrock in a few days of actual digging, then it's gonna be too deep for us to mess with anyway.
We're all headed to town for a supply run. I'm headed to Juneau for most of our food. To get there, Dustin has to drive me to the boat, landing by airboat, and then from there I drive into Haines, catch a small plane. Then in Juneau, we have a truck waiting for me to fill with any gear we left in a Costco run. I'll spend about 24 hours there before I head back to Haines with the truck on a ferry boat. Dustin will meet me at the launch, and then we will load up the airboat and head back to Nugget. Finished round one, Costco. Look at this shit. Pouring, I tell ya. Always something.
We dropped off Danielle. She's gonna go over to Juneau and she's gonna get some groceries for us. In a couple days, she'll make it back with a truckload of stuff that we can live off of for quite a while. So we're gonna get back to work and we'll pick her up when she calls us when she's ready. It's time for us to get back to work and we gotta start digging.
Third rock, I caught a fucking rock in the eye. In the eye. I mean, it hurts.
You got glasses?
Fucking third or fourth rock. I know better.
I got some good news though. There's 2 bundles of lumber wrapped in blue tarp.
We've got wood.
Bring it to camp.
Yeah.
You stack that up, I'll drive it right the out of here.
Yep. As soon as we make it up there, we can do it. There's still quite a bit of snow up that way.
We need to go grab that lumber before I do any more digging. We have stored lumber up creek. It's definitely worth the time to go get it. It's not like I can go to the store and pick up something.
What I'm gonna have to do is lower everything down to there, because I built the rope in the wrong direction.
Luckily it's just lumber. If it drops, it's not gonna hurt.
What's that?
Just luckily it's just lumber, so if it drops, it shouldn't hurt.
Dustin lost a track coming down the hill, so we got to get it back on.
So this is how we actually put our tracks back on when we lose them in this raging river. So first step, you got to get a socket, release your grease zerk, let that pressure bleed off. Once we have that done, then we will usually get the bucket of the excavator up against the idler wheel, push the idler wheel in, take all of that tension out of it, give us the space to slide the track back on. Being that we have one that's got a pivot on the boom, definitely makes it easier. So yeah, we'll press the idler wheel in and we make sure that the track is still on the sprocket. If it's on the sprocket, then we can go on to the next step. So you get your boom up to your track, then we'll hook this chain around it, get the chain centered on the track, hook it around the bucket, and that allows the operator to have full control. Pull forward, you can pull up, left, right. So with that, it's easy to pop your track back on, especially if the sprocket is still on. The idler wheel side is very easy. And there's a particular point on the track that you want to wrap this chain around. And you want to make sure that your hook of your chain is back towards the center of your track. So when you go to pull on it, it pulls straight, pulls level. Otherwise you'll twist the track and you'll never get it to go on right. That's something we struggled with, but we found out what works best. That allows the operator to have full control. Pull forward, you can pull up, left, right. So with that, it's easy to pop your track back on, especially if the sprocket is still on. The idler wheel side is very easy. So, and it helps to have a second set of eyes. So for the operator, he can pull, he can move it left, right, but with the second set of eyes, we can make sure we have that track set centered. So when he does release pressure, we're not having to manhandle anything. It's right back to where it needs to be.
I can't see it, tell me about it.
Now you can get somebody to watch and see what's going on and know when you have the track centered. So the track has a groove on it, and that groove needs to ride over the idler wheel. So second set of eyes helps a lot in this situation. And then you can rotate, make sure that we are on track.
Hey, you've done this before.
Maybe. Maybe once or twice.
That's about as fast as you can do that.
Now it's time to put pressure back in it. So we'll just do the opposite. We'll tighten the grease zerk, go ahead and pump it back up. At this point, we'll usually put the blade down, put the bucket down, lift the excavator up, get the track off the ground so we can rotate the track. Rotating the track gives us a little bit more give or a little bit more grease, just to make sure everything is tight and it does not come back off. And that's how we put a track back on.
no joke, man.
What a f***ing ride, dude.
Work to lick his feet up.
It's not. I didn't have to sit on top of it. All that smash, I had to use it to f***ing pull me around. I didn't have to sit on top of this for once. Woo! Oh, that's a hard ride. Very strategic and scary, dude. Like you start tipping over and you're like, what do I do? You start doing that thing in your head. How far can this get? And then go before it flips over.
Time to get back to digging. Let's find some gold.